Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of Early Bird. Today we're going to be looking at Project Zomboid. Project Zomboid is been in early access and been in development rather for nearly 5 years, 6 years. This game started out as like fully pixel graphics, but now the latest iteration of Project Zomboid integrates actual 3D models and a very isometric sort of view. Now, as you can tell, the graphics look very much like Sims 1. It basically feels like a zombie survival Sims, and that's exactly what it is. Project Zomboid has been loved by many gamers, a very well-known indie game as well, and has really stood the test of time, despite being like very primitive graphics, very old school retro. Its gameplay is its gameplay loop is something very addictive. Now, I'm currently not alone. I'm actually in a server with all my friends. We're all playing some Project Zomboid together. And this is basically me just roaming around. I'm actually practicing my carpentry. As you can see that there was someone there. When I pressed escape, there was someone there in the server, one of my friends. And so as you can see here, this is one of the big things, one of the key things about Project Zomboid. If I look here in the skills mean everything in this game. For me, my fitness is level 5. That means I can run for longer periods of time. Strength, I can carry a lot because the inventory system in Zomboid is kind of list. It's very list based, which is forgivable because like I think it would be an absolute nightmare having to sort and like go through your inventory, in this game. And as you can see, this number here, the 14.99 over 18, that's basically your weight limit, the amount of item weight you can carry. So I have an item limit of 18, and if I have a bag basically I can put stuff in it, and it actually I'm allowed to carry a lot more because it has a weight reduction. It has item weight reduction. I think that's one of the cool things about this game that I really found very intriguing. You can see there's a lot of zombies. This was our initial base, Gigamart. And there's some remaining cars. Those are our cars. We have yet to transfer to the new base. So right now I'm actually going to head over to our new base because I need to get some stuff from there. So I'm just going to keep walking. Basically, this game is it's a very vast game. If I look at the map here, this is just one of the starting areas, right? This is one of the many, like the 4 starting areas. I'm currently in West Point, which is the second hardest starting area. The second hardest starting area in Zomboid. And if I actually zoom out of the map, it's absolutely huge. This whole map is the world, and look at how tiny I am in comparison. And we can literally explore the whole map just on foot or by car. Right now I don't have the car because my friend took the car, so I'm just gonna make my way down to the safe house. Now while I'm walking down this highway, local road rather, when creating character you have 2 customizations, which you can the traits and jobs customization and your actual character customization. But I think what really adds a lot of replayability to this game and content is definitely the jobs and traits option. Because currently I'm a male carrier, which is actually, this is a mod that adds more jobs and traits. We're currently working on a modded server. I'm a mailman, which gives me a innate trait of outdoorsman, which is for free basically. And then I'm allowed to choose multiple other traits. Now, how the trait system work is that you gotta select some bad traits in order to get some good traits. So it basically evens it out. Like there's no like superhuman here. There's always gonna be a weakness. It's going to be a disadvantage, an advantage. Oh, looks like my friend is currently saying hi, so I'm gonna say hi as well. Hello. I'm currently recording. So looks like we already set up. This is one of the things about the carpentry skill. That's why I'm leveling up my carpentry skill. Is so we can actually make walls, barricades, and even like these rain collectors. So, of course, this is the reason why we make rain collectors in the game. It's all about survival. You really have to prepare yourself because currently, we're at the day where electricity is still alive. We still have electricity going on in the world. So we're just preparing when electricity will actually turn off, because there'll be at some point electricity is going to turn off and we're not going to have unlimited water. We're not going to have refrigerated goods. So that's why we have a rain collector barrel, and we even have a generator right here for when the electricity comes off. We have a generator right here. You can see fuel condition. So yeah, these are our actual mini cars. We were initially nomads in the game. It was just 2 days ago where we were able to establish a new base, or a actual secure base of operations. So that's basically what we're setting up right now, where we basically boarded up most of the windows so that the windows won't get broken into. So the only entrance is actually, for the zombies rather, is actually through these doors. Oh, can I? There we go. I can open the door. And I can close it. Close the door, please. Thank you. Okay. So this is our base right now. We are in American Tire. This is actually a car repair shop. We decided to make this our base of operations simply because we have a lot of free storage. We don't have to craft any storage boxes because we have a lot of free storage. Of course, we need to craft some storage boxes in the future because storage boxes carry a little bit more weight. But right now, these shelves will suffice. We even have these little cabinets as well, these tool cabinets. And we had to board up the back door simply because we just needed to, have just one entrance. Because if we don't want to get surrounded. But for an emergency exit, I think we have established an emergency exit here somewhere. Probably in the garage. Yep, right here. This is most likely going to be our emergency exit before we get overrun in the front door. And we even have some random stuff here as well. Actually, you know what? I need to eat. So as you can see, these debuffs here, these are in accordance with your traits, and these are your needs as well. So currently I've been walking around, or I've been running for too long, so I need to take a break. So that's why I'm just crouching here. It allows me to take a break. I'm kind of peckish, so I need to eat. So let's look into my bag here and see I have a leek. And with food, there is nutrition. As you can see, my weight is kind of going down. That's because I'm traveling a lot and I've been eating a lot of vegetables. I've been eating a lot of carbs or any other like proper protein. That's why I'm kind of underweight. So let's go ahead. But that's all we have right now. We just have to finish off the vegetables before it all rots. So currently I have 1 leek and it'll give me -9 hunger, -5 thirst. But the problem is it's gonna increase my boredom and increase my unhappiness. But that's fine. That'll be fine. Let's just go ahead and eat that so we can actually solve our little hunger problem. As you can see, because of that unhappiness, I'm kind of feeling a little sad. So in order, oh no, my the peach rot. Damn, but I can still eat it though. No, I would not recommend eating a rotten peach. I'm kind of sad. I should have ate that. That's fine. So since I'm a little sad, I can actually take antidepressants. That's gonna basically reduce my sadness or depression over a period of time. It's not an instant. It just takes a while to kick in. But that's basically it. So I'm kind of moist. Okay, there. Now it just went away. The reason why I was moist because I've been running around. That adds sweat, and that makes your clothes kind of wet, and that'll be a debuff again, as you can see here. Bloody dirty. There's also I don't know where. I think since I'm dry now, there's no more like wetness meter. That's fine. So I'm currently a nervous wreck. So how I can combat that is actually smoke, because that's one of the bad traits you can take. That's one of the bad traits that you can take to add like trait coins or trait points for good traits. I'm actually a smoker. It's right here. I'm a smoker. So I need to constantly smoke just to keep myself really calm. So as you can see, no more bad traits. Or no, sorry. No more debuffs. Alright, let's go over here. Let's go back inside. We actually have a lot of stuff. Let me go close this door here. We actually have a lot of like stuff. We have a lot of tires. We have like a lot of supplies because we've pretty much established ourselves in this world already. We've died a lot. Like in this game, you will die a lot. Like you really shouldn't be attached to your character in the early stages of the game, because everyone's just still figuring it out. The only time you get attached to your character is when you start having skills. Because once you die, all of this will be gone, and you have to do that all over again. So you really have to be careful, like when you're starting to actually have a base and start to actually develop skills. So I'm kind of anxious again. And I don't know why, because smoker trait wasn't that bad before. Like I wouldn't be so nervous all the time. But you can see I'm kind of slight panic. That's simply because I have a bad trait of being claustrophobic. Being claustrophobic, of course, I don't like very tight spaces. Let's go ahead and refill this water bottle. And yeah, claustrophobic, that's another trait. As you can see, I don't know if you can hear that, but like my heart is kind of palpitating. I'm kind of panicking. So in order for me to remove that, and I'm getting kind of moist as well because of sweat, because I've been running around. Or stop that, I can just go outside, and I won't. Alright, awesome. So it looks like my friend has started making some walls here. A nice... Oh, there's a zombie over there. Let's go kill it. Actually, let's go ahead and try to... I have a silenced pistol, so... There we go, awesome. So there we go. I shot that. Honestly, shooting guns is never recommended unless it's literally the last resort. That's the only time you can use a gun. That's the only like a feasible thing to use a gun. Go ahead and reload our stuff, because simply because reloading takes a really long time. It takes up a lot of time to reload. Especially if you only have one magazine, because you gotta insert bullets into the magazine, take out the magazine, insert bullets into the magazine, and then insert the magazine again. You see, right there, and that took a lot of clicks. If you're fighting a zombie horde, that's gonna be pretty bad. That'll take a long time. So that was kind of satisfying shooting that guy with a silenced pistol. The reason why I was able to confidently shoot a guy with a gun is because I had a suppressor. Doesn't take too much noise, doesn't attract a whole horde, and we're in the forest as well, so that's fine. But if I were to use my shotgun, that's a whole different story. Alright, So, that's pretty much it. I would show you some driving, but I don't really own any of the cars. I don't really have a car of my own because I really dislike driving here. It's not like the driving is bad. It's just it feels very risky. Like I don't think I'd like to handle the stress of having to drive through a lot of zombies. So I just choose not to drive. Let's quickly go ahead and equip this again. I don't know why my weight. I don't know why the weight is 15.3 again. Oh, because it's saw. I'm not sure. Oh well. Actually remove this nightstick. I should actually push this back because I really want to reduce some of the weight. We have our M14. That's nice. We have a lot of guns because we actually raided a police. No, a police station. Or was it like a gun store? No, yeah, we raided the gun store. We really had a lot of guns. So let me put my nightstick back. Because I don't really need a nightstick anymore because I already have a hand axe, and that will basically serve me really well for most of this playthrough. So while that is happening, I should actually put this ball peen hammer into my belt so I can reduce weight. Okay, awesome. So yeah, this is basically Project Zomboid. I've shown you how to take traveling. I've shown you the map, how things work, your skills, why you should be attached to your character, or why you should invest in your character, the trait system, some small combat, but shooting the gun. Oh yeah, you have to hold right click in order to be in a battle stance, and then you left click to swing. You can't just left click willy-nilly. You really have to do battle stance and then swing, which adds kind of like a nice realism to that, which is very nice. So I'm gonna leave it there, and oh no, I lost all my dance moves. Well, either way, I'm gonna end this video with some dancing. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.